Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is March 1st, 2025. We are starting a new month, but we are not starting a new streak. We are continuing our old streak of 424 days. We will be hitting 425 today. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump into this. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. And we will see where we are, which appears to be in South America, potentially Bolivia. We do have a white car. White car could mean Bolivia. We do have round poles. Round poles could be Bolivia. We do have brick that looks like this, which could be Bolivian brick. Off the bat, I'm not sure exactly where this is, but this could be Cochabamba. I don't see the statue, but I don't generally see the statue when I'm in Cochabamba, so um, we will probably just go ahead and guess that. It is a um, it is a kind of dry area, so we will just go ahead and throw our guess in Cochabamba, see if it's it. It is not. It was Sucre. So Sucre is where Bolivia declared independence from Spain in 1825. So that would be 200 years ago. And you can visit the Casa de la Libertad, where it all happened. Interesting. So we managed to get 4,300 points. Not the greatest, not the worst. And now we are in Kenya. We do have the little snorkely looking thing right here. Whatever it is um, that we get. It's not the big snorkel, but it is a snorkelish looking thing. We do have the little follow car that follows us in some areas of Kenya. Not to be confused with the follow car in Nigeria. Um, Off the bat, I don't know where we are, but we will guess probably somewhere close to the capital of Nairobi. It's probably in this area here, but I could be wrong. I don't think it's Mombasa because there are no visible palm trees. So it ended up being a little further north. I forget that it, even though it's really green on the thing, it could still be a brown area of the map. So we did, let's see, home to diverse communities, including the Barana, Rendili, and Gabra people. They maintain traditional nomadic lifestyles. Interesting. So that was 3,800 points. This looks like it could be potentially something like Iceland. It could be Canada, Greenland, maybe not Greenland, or Norway. Those would be my thoughts here. This looks like it's going to be Canada, actually. Um, so we do have Ellsworth Lane. We do have the yellow things here, which would be more of something you would see in the US or Canada. Um, I'm not sure where this is, but this could be like Nova Scotia, perhaps, or it could be like Newfoundland, Labrador. We'll probably guess something like this here. There's water to the south, and then to the west, it opens up into. There is always the possibility it's down here, but I don't think so. No, because it doesn't have the correct signs for that. So we should be fine there. We'll guess something like that, maybe. I don't know, water to so south. If so, something like that. Um, like I said, it very well could be over here, um, in one of these areas. So I'm not really certain where it's actually gonna be at, but um, I'll just check up this way as well. It's a lake. I don't think it is up there. So we'll just go St. Pierre area-ish. It is over there. We're apparently right on the actual main thing there. So, interesting. Estimated more than 100,000 moose in Newfoundland. Gross Morn is one of the best places in Canada with these massive animals. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So that's this big national park there. Again, we scored 4,000 points. Like I said, it kind of looked like Newfies, Nova Scotia, or something like that. Um, but wasn't sure exactly where. Now we are driving left here, and I believe this is going to be potentially Malaysia. I'm seeing, okay, first off, I see black and white striped poles here, so Malaysia. We do have a black thing here, which indicates mainland Malaysia, peninsular Malaysia. Dessa and 3M apartments doesn't show much. Well, these are interesting buildings. Somebody could probably look at this sign and tell me exactly where it is, but I can't. Um, I don't see a Joe Horlifin sign, so I will probably guess somewhere northern. It was a little bit more middle. The rolling green hills of Cameron Highlands are home to Malaysia's biggest tea plantations. Interesting. I did not think those would be considered hills. Those look more like mountains to me, but I am uh, a beach dweller myself, right? Not currently, but I mean, um, I don't live in huge mountains. I live in small mountains, and I enjoy the beach more than the mountains. So, now we here are three timer. Okay. Um, Nike Reddit. Okay. Uh, like this looks like it could be something like Sweden or something like that, but I'm not sure. There's a big bridge right there to the north, due north. Um, Mike something. Um, this could be like Denmark, could be Sweden. Um, I don't know where it would be. This just Longstid Parkering. The NYK over here just seems like it'd be some sort of like a Nordic type thing. I don't think it is going to be Denmark because it doesn't have yellow plates. So is this ever Fisk shopping? That definitely sounds Swedish to me, or potentially Norwegian. The problem with Norwegian would be that you don't see any. I don't see any green plates. Well, I would expect Norwegian to have maybe a green plate here, Danish to have maybe a yellow plate. Perhaps there is potentially a yellow plate there. But I'm kind of thinking this might be maybe a giant thing to the north. This might be Sweden. Now, I don't recognize it as Stockholm. That does not mean it's not. There's more stuff to the north of that, so doesn't appear to be that. So if it is, it's probably will just be I just don't recognize this as anywhere here, but it was Denmark. It actually was Denmark. That makes sense there. There's the big bridge. Despite how it sounds, needle for the crossing. Okay. Historic ferry. Now, Denmark has yellow plates for, um, see, there's a yellow plate right there. I thought their commercial vehicles had yellow plates. So we had that truck had a yellow plate. I could be incorrect on that. I know I see yellow plates in Denmark, um, but they are um always on commercial vehicles. So I assumed it was commercial vehicles that had them. There's a yellow plate there. Um, yeah, that's just interesting. I didn't go Denmark because I didn't see yellow plates over there. Unfortunately, that meant we did get a fairly poor score. I'd have been way better off if I just guessed Malmo, since it was kind of, or Gothenburg, since I was kind of torn between the two. Like Gothenburg would have been a pretty decent hedge for Norway, Stockholm, or Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Um, but yeah, I went Stockholm. Don't know why. So we will see what we got. I do believe we got a fairly solid silver. Yeah, 20K. Um, we were pretty close on everything except for that one. At least in the correct area, country at least. So anyway, yeah, the main thing though is that we continued our streak. We hit 425. We are closing in towards this eventual potential goal here. Like I said, I don't know if I can keep it up for another 575 days. That is over a year. That's, a long time. So I don't know if I can do that, but we will continue going as far as we can. And like I said, we hit 425 today. Thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.